Hey guys, we're going to go over the syllabus. I thought I'd make this introductory video just to elaborate on some things. If you have any questions at all about this, and this goes for every week following, send me an email. Send me an email with your questions, and I will elaborate on those in the next video. Unless it's something urgent, in which case I'll get back to you as soon as possible. But every question is a learning moment, and I'd like to, share with the rest of the class so everyone has the opportunity to profit from that. So let's get into it. Make myself small here. So, welcome to RTD 389 Modular Synthesis. It's an online course, and I am John Michael Roderick Veach. I will be teaching you modular synthesis, the wide, wacky world of modular synthesizing. It is wide and wacky and colorful and has many characters as far as the history goes and the current usage. But we won't get into that too much, but we will do some history. Don't worry, there's no writing about it, just watching some cool videos. So this is a class that covers the use of modular synthesizers applied to the act of creating art and expression. The concept of modularity encourages one to understand the building blocks of a subject in order to subvert tradition and expectation through exploration and eventual mastery. So basically what I'm talking about there is that modular synthesis is about the building blocks of sound. It's like we have oscillators that are sound sources, and we have amplifiers that control how loud something is, and we have envelopes that modulate that and interact with everything else. So it's about taking all the parts of a sound, all the raw materials, and recombining them in both traditional and unexpected ways to get a variety of sounds out of that. And by understanding how every piece works along the chain, we can learn how to do really creative and just masterful things. I'll post a video every week, every Monday by 5 p.m. there will be a new video posted, and that'll either be a lecture or a tutorial or a combination of both. And then I'll give you guys the skills you need that week to go out and play in VCV Rack and make some stuff. And we'll be sharing files back and forth. I'll send you guys VCV Rack files, and you can send them to me, and we can open them up and just play them. So it's really easy. For the most part, there won't be any recording because we'll just be in those files. But I did mention that if you wanted to use Ableton, you can use Ableton for sequencing the VCV Rack and for affecting it and recording into it. But that's a more advanced project, and you'd probably do that for one of your two main projects. Speaking of which, there will be 3 projects over the class. One will be smaller assignment to get familiar with the equipment, and the other 2 will be your midterm and your final. But those are really open as to what they entail. Like I said, you can make a really cool patch, or you could do a performance where VCV Rack allows you to both in real time with the mouse control the components, but you can also input MIDI devices. You can use a keyboard to control things. You can set up a sequencer, a hardware sequencer plugged into it, and that's a lot of fun. You could use one of those percussion pads to play. Whatever you want to do to create some sort of performance, that's an option, but you can also do a produced track using Ableton to interface with VCV Rack and record it, and record a fully produced song. Or maybe you want to use that same technology to score a short scene for a film or a project you're working on, whatever. What I'm saying is that modular synthesizers are tools, and I don't want to tell you how to use those tools. Well, I want to tell you how to use them, but I don't want to tell you what to use them for. If you want to perform, if you're a performer, perform. If you're someone who scores films, score a film. I'm giving you a hammer and telling you, hey, you can build a house or a dam. Or use it to play darts. Yeah, you can use it to play darts. But we'll get into more of that later. Evaluation. This is an experimental class. Be open to new things, be open to growth. Try some crazy shit. Yeah, I think I can say that. Yeah, I can say that. Grading. Attendance, there's no such thing, but I will ask you to, every week when I post the videos, take a look at them, D2L will mark that you've watched them or at least gone to the link. And so it's sort of the honor system there. There's just a text, patch tweak. I'm gonna grab my copy and show it to you. If I can figure out where I put it. Did I lend it out? I don't know. But Patch Tweak is an amazing book. The only modern book about modular synthesis. It was put out about 2 years ago, and it just covers in detail everything we'll be covering in this course. Anything you could want to know about the Eurorack format is in that book. It retails for around $60 new, and it's pretty niche, so the price doesn't really go down. But if you're interested in this subject, it's a must-have. But not for this class. It's not required, but if you like it, you'll find it. So we'll be using VCV Rack as far as the software goes. It's a free open source modular tool. Please go download VCV Rack. I'll probably put out an instructional video next week that details like the installation and everything, or maybe I'll put it out as an extra video this week. And then Ableton Live. Like I said, Ableton Live is optional. We'll be using it to sequence things, but if you're not into sequencing things and being really precise or recording, that's fine. You don't need to use it. You can find Ableton Live Lite with like any MIDI controller you buy. Usually it comes with a copy, or they have like a 90-day free trial. So that covers actually most of the class period, and you could always, use another email and get a second free trial. Almost infinite free trials, if you're down with that. Other than that, I posted the schedule on here. Like today, we're going to be going over the syllabus, and I'll post some links to the software to get you guys set up. And there's a little bit of a complicated process if you want to make Ableton work with VCV Rack, but I have all the files and all the directions. It's just you have to download like an earlier version, but I've already done that and grabbed the VST files for you guys. I'm probably going to put up a quiz as well. I'd like you guys to fill out this week to let me know just sort of where you're at in audio experience and musical capability and all that, so I can sort of get a feel for where everyone's located on the spectrum, the audio spectrum. Sorry, that's sort of an audio joke. So right now. But yeah, like I said, there's 3 projects, and most weeks I'll just post a video lecture, and that's pretty much it as far as that part goes. Oh yeah, at one point there'll be a interest topic. There's so much to cover that I don't know what you guys want to know about. We don't have time to cover everything. So at one point we'll vote on what topic I'll make a lecture on. There's also on November 9th we'll be doing the how do you make that specific sound lecture. And that's you find a sound, a synthesizer sound somewhere in a song, send it to me, ask, hey, what's that sound? How do you make it? And I will teach you how to make it in VCV Rack. Which VCV Rack is a one-to-one emulation of hardware modular synthesizers. So if you can do it in VCV Rack, you can do it in real life. Trust me, I have tried this. I've done some crazy crap at VCV Rack and then went over to my real rack and be like, does it really work that way? And yeah, it works that way. But yeah, 3 projects and a participation grade. If you watch all the videos and turn in your assignments, you'll get the participation grade. And there'll be some opportunities for extra credit. I'll probably send out some lengthier movies. There's one, what's that called? I Dream of Wires. It's an amazing 4-hour documentary about the history of synthesis, and I'll probably post that online on a Google Drive for you guys to watch. We can do that legally because we're an educational institution. So if I give you stuff like an entire movie on my Google Drive to watch, that's legal. There's no copyright. We're learning. But yeah, I'll probably ask you guys to watch it and write 400 words or something to prove you did it, and that'll be an extra credit opportunity, and there might be some other things along the way. Other than that, I will post the links, and I've already posted the syllabus online. So I hope to see you, not see you. I don't think I'll see you, no. Yeah, I hope to not see you. Be safe, stay inside. Buy a synthesizer? I encourage that. Please buy a synthesizer. They're so much fun, and you learn so much. I hope we'll have a lot of fun. Me signing off. Push the button. Oh, addendum note. That cool music that was playing in the background was my modular playing a patch. I'll probably upload some sick video of it, you know, get real close and like show the shading on the wires. That'll be fun.